This week on TJP News, diagnosing disease without invasive procedures, Israeli firms breaking records while keeping us safe, and a sticky situation creates a yummy new product. I'm Jeff Hopkins. Let's take a closer look at the top stories from the startup nation. Well, we're halfway through the year and cybersecurity companies are ahead of the investment race. Israeli-founded cybersecurity firm SentinelOne recently held an initial public offering, raising $1.2 billion at a massive $9 billion valuation, touted as the largest IPO by a security firm. But that's only part of the story. In the first half of the year, Israeli cybersecurity companies raised $3.4 billion in 50 deals, and 7 of them became unicorns, according to data from the Israel National Cyber Directorate. In fact, the money raised in the first 6 months of this year exceeds the sum raised by Israeli cybersecurity startups in the whole of last year, which was itself a record-breaking $2.9 billion. This shows Israel's continued leadership in the cybersecurity sector and the huge interest and faith of investors from around the world in these companies. In medtech news, researchers at Israel's Technion have developed a revolutionary method of diagnosing tuberculosis without blood samples, x-rays, or other invasive procedures. The new method, A-Patch, uses a sticker that absorbs compounds released by the skin upon contact. The compounds are then analyzed by an artificial intelligence-based system which can determine quickly and with accuracy whether or not an individual has tuberculosis. Clinical trials of A-Patch have shown high effectiveness in diagnosing tuberculosis with over 90% sensitivity and over 70% specificity. A-Patch has been developed by Professor Hossam Hayek from the Wolfson Department of Chemical Engineering at the Technion and has the support of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Horizon 2020. Should A-Patch prove to be successful, this same methodology and platform could possibly be used for other diseases and conditions, making effective diagnosis much more accessible to populations in the developing world. 1 year ago, physician and peanut butter lover Dr. Jason Cohen found himself in a sticky situation. The U.S.-born anesthesiologist and pain management specialist was riding high with a transatlantic practice. When the COVID pandemic sidelined his travel, he pursued his passion to produce a premium, handcrafted peanut butter sourced entirely from the Holy Land. 1 year later, Holy Butter is thriving, having added almond butter to the lineup and producing about 1,000 jars of each product every month, sold online and in retail chains. And while Dr. Cohen splits time between his practice and Holy Butter, he shares that his enthusiasm comes from delivering to the world a delicious and healthful product that is all Israeli from start to finish. Are you interested in investing in Israel and Israeli startups? TJP is the perfect investment vehicle. Visit thejerusalemportfolio.com for your stake in Israel's booming economy.